A random civilian runs in and tackles me to the ground while I'm filming a huge scene for the hit TV show The Rookie. And looking back, this could have gone really wrong. I'm Russell Sams. I've been a professional working actor for 26 years, and the weirdest things happen on film sets. And this is one of the craziest. And what I learned from this would change my acting forever. We're filming inside Union Station in downtown Los Angeles, and it's during rush hour. Thousands of people are just moving through the station. Background extras and stuntmen are dressed in civilian clothes and police uniforms. I mean, to anybody walking by, it would look completely real. And in this scene, my character is running for his life from the police after just robbing a convenience store. I know. Shame on me for robbing that convenience store. I'm shoulder blocking stuntmen and women dressed in civilian clothes to the ground as I'm being chased by the lead actor, played by Nathan Fillion, who, being a cop, has a rubber prop gun. And me, being a criminal, I also have a rubber prop gun. I hear action. So I take off running. Bam! I shoulder block the first stunt man. Wham! I run into the other stunt woman. They fall to the ground. Nathan Fillion's yelling, "Stop! Police!" Then, out of nowhere, whack! I am tackled and slammed to the ground. Now look, I'm not resisting. Heck, honestly, I thought, oh wow, they must have changed the action and the blocking, and this stuntman just tackled me. I didn't know they changed it. And I'm on the ground, right? And my body is like this. I'm in a complete frontal chokehold, an outright guillotine, one that a UFC announcer would be proud of. And the squeeze kept getting tighter and tighter. And for the first time, I realized, hey, wait a minute, this guy isn't part of the production. Then I see a tattoo on this guy's hand. And because his hand is right here. And I had met some of the other stunt people earlier, and I didn't notice any visible tattoos on their hands anywhere. Then I realized, oh hell, I think this person thinks I'm a real criminal with a gun. They think that I'm an actual live shooter. I immediately drop the black rubber prop gun to the ground, and I kept grasping for air, and I squeezed out what words I could before I was about to black out. I wheezed out the words, "It's fake! It's fake! This is a TV show! The gun's not real!" And I held my hands up like this. A second or two went by, which felt like forever, and then this guy, he finally releases me. And then I raise my head up. I'm dizzy. The blood is rushing back to my brain. And there we both are, sitting on the floor of Union Station, looking at each other eye to eye. And I'll never forget his face. He was like a wiry, short haircut, neck tattoos. He had a couple of teeth missing. His eyes were wide with fear. And we just stared at each other, trying to register what the hell just happened. I remember to this day the next thing he said, which was so revealing about the heart of this guy, which I'll explain in further depth in a second, and you won't believe it. He said, "I thought you were a crazy person." And we just looked at each other. Both of us shared this intense real-life moment during a make-believe scenario. And I said, as I'm trying to catch my bearings, I go, no, it's okay. No, it's just a TV show. What you did was really brave. And when I tell you where this guy just came from and where he was going, you will really know just how brave this guy was. Stunt people and actors, they start coming up to me, both equally confused. One said, "Hey, are you all right?" The other commented, "Hey, man, that looked really real." And no one knew that what the hell just happened, it was really real. And the guy who tackled me, he just kind of got up and then he walked away, and I could see the embarrassment covering his face, and he quickly scampered off. Well, the director and Nathan Fillion, they looked shocked as anyone, as everyone on there was shocked, like what just happened on there. We set up to do another take. I'm dizzy. I'm still dizzy, but I'm trying to be cool. I'm like, no, 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 I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm lightheaded, confused. I'm still in shock, but I take my place and I get ready to go again. I'm kind of looking for this guy. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And then guess what happened? We stopped for lunch break. Yep, it was lunchtime. Everyone dispersed, just like that. The only thing that runs on time on a film set is lunch break. And sometimes the lunch break can be frustrating, especially when your filming day has momentum and you feel you're in an intense scene and you feel like you're in the zone. All of a sudden lunch comes, you feel like you're just out of the zone then. But this time, the lunch break was a gift. I just didn't know it yet. I couldn't eat. Heck, I had no appetite. And as the adrenaline in my body started to level out, I started to feel a little bit depleted. And I had scratches on my neck from the struggle, and my neck and shoulders and my muscles almost instantly started getting sore. But here is where the gift happened. Up until this point, I had felt something was missing in my performance that day. I didn't feel connected to the role, my character, like I did in the audition. I felt like I was forcing it. I felt surface. I felt like I was not in a deep and real place. I was just saying lines. I was hitting the marks, yeah, but I wasn't connected to the character. Well, the camera setup after lunch was going to be on me. The camera was going to be pointed right at me. Then the director came up, and she said that she talked to the guy that tackled me. The guy told her that he was really, really sorry for what happened, and he didn't want any trouble. He really didn't want any trouble. He apologized over and over. See, and here is the thing. He had just gotten out of prison. He was on parole, and he was catching a train up to Sacramento to see his mother. Then it hit me. This guy had more to lose than anybody here. Oh my gosh, I thought. I've been making this all about me the whole time. I've only been thinking about my performance, how my acting was going. And then it was at that moment that I realized I forgot the most important thing about being an actor. I can't make it about me. I have to make it about the story. I got to make it about the person I'm portraying. I have to make it about something bigger than me. I wasn't doing that. And my acting showed. That's when I made the decision right there to dedicate this role to that guy who tackled me. I was like, this is for him. And I kept an image of his face with me for the whole scene. I did the role and I told the story for him. I became an actor with a purpose. The acting instantly changed. I was moved by this guy's selflessness and bravery. And the guy who tackled me, I mean, come on, do you think this guy ever imagined when he was a little boy that he would be on the wrong side of the law, that he would commit a crime and find himself in prison? I mean, looking back, I realized something. The man I was portraying was the man who tackled me. They weren't different as I wanted to believe they were. Both were humans. Both had made mistakes. Both deserved to have their story told honestly. This event reminded me why I love being a storyteller. And it is for a very selfish reason. It feels good to not make it about me. Funny, huh? Every time I tell this story, I get emotional. I hope that guy got a second chance and is making better choices. I got a second chance. We all want that. I never caught his name. But every role I've played since then has carried a little piece of that day with me. A random civilian tackled me that day. But what he ended up giving me was one of the most important acting lessons of my career. I hope he's doing well, wherever he is. Thanks for coming with me on this journey. I'll see you next time.